certainly has the sort of side to put out this afternoon, which should give him a fair bit of confidence, a fair bit of belief that the clean sweep can be completed this afternoon. Enter the two teams. The big reception from the Celtic and the Hibs fans. Green and white all around Hampden, but of course both teams wearing their changed colours, and you heard Kenny Clark, the match referee, explaining earlier on why it was decided that both teams should have to dispense with their traditional colours, and so it will be that Hibs line up in their white shirts with green shorts and Celtic in their yellow change strip. Celtic have won the Scottish Cup 30 times. Is it about to become number 31? Martin O'Neill, who's had cup success, of course, in England in recent times. 3 times he took Leicester City to the League Cup final in the space of 4 seasons, and he won it twice. And Alec McLeish knows all about winning cups, but that was as a player. Played in 6 finals, and he won 5 of them. That's got to be pretty good going, and that's one more than you, I think, isn't it, Willie?
Yeah, I think it is. Malik had the fortune of being a little bit younger than me, of course. As you can see, he's looking very healthy there, obviously looking forward to this one, but he's got good reputation, he knows what it's all about. He's been through cup finals before. He'll be imparting that sort of experience on some of the players that haven't tasted cup finals. But it is an afternoon to remember, it's an afternoon to savour. The families will be in the stand, the players will be looking forward to it. It's a wonderful afternoon for football, and we're all here to enjoy ourselves.
And there's confirmation that the match referee is Kenny Clark, 11 years a Grade 1 official, but this is his first Scottish Cup final, so we're talking about nerves, and there'll be a few with Kenny Clark. Despite his experience at home and abroad, this is a big one. Franck Sauzet, twice a French Cup winner in his time with Marseille and Monaco, and of course he has had his hands on one of the greatest trophies of them all, the European Cup in 1993, and would you believe it was the 26th of May of that year when Marseille won the European Cup with Sauzet among their ranks. Against Thompson. That's great play from Ian Murray, brilliant turn. Well, he might just be having the match of his life here. This was a wonderful bit of skill.
Certainly was. The 2 Celtic players back there on the touchline. Intricate footwork from Murray. Couldn't see it in the picture, but he really should have cut it back.
Hibs want to make something of the set piece. O'Neill back for Sauzet. In comes Larsson. Spectacular from Libra. And how badly did John O'Neill want to keep that down?
Not an easy one to take though from John O'Neill, but a real chance here. A couple of chances in fact. First of all, Larsson at the back post, but the ball coming to John O'Neill. John O'Neill, you've really got to get over the top of it. He didn't. He just leaned fractionally back, just enough to strike the ball over the bar.
Twisting away from Larsson this time. Back goes Jack. Gets his pass away. Chance for McNamara. Jackie McNamara gives Celtic the lead with his 3rd goal of the cup campaign. Moravcic's replacement after 15 minutes. And it's he who fires Celtic in front.
It was, and again, absolutely superb strength. I thought McNamara had lost the chance to put that ball in the back of the net. His first touch wasn't the best, as you see this pass being played through to him. Actually ran beyond him, but he managed to get that left foot onto it and just drift it into the back post.
Terrific support from midfield from Jackie McNamara. Martin O'Neill elated. Thompson, a driven pass towards Sutton. Sets up McNamara. Larsson! Brilliant! Henrik Larsson's 52nd goal of the season. Celtic on their way to the treble.
And quality written all over this strike from Celtic. Once again, McNamara timing of the run, absolutely superb. But just look at that finish from Henrik Larsson. He hasn't had one of his better games with my man. When he gets a chance, he certainly knows where he's putting it. Curled it right into the top corner, giving Colgan absolutely no chance whatsoever.
Martin O'Neill watched Henrik Larsson score a hat-trick in the League Cup final.
And in that midfield area, does it work tirelessly.
Patalainen for Libra. A goal-saving tackle from Johan Mjalby. He has been absolutely immense. Just when it looked as if Libra was about to pull a goal back, Patalainen's header goes wide. But the real chance was for Libra, and it took a world-class challenge to stop him here.
Yeah, this really is a challenge out the top drawer here from Mjalby. Playing towards the back of the penalty box there. He had to read the situation, he read it, he got himself across, and he got an absolute superb challenge in there.
Chris Sutton, Henrik Larsson, he's away from Gary Smith, he's pulled down, it's a penalty kick. Larsson peeled away from Gary Smith, he got that half yard on him, and there always looked to be problems for him.
Yeah, it was. It looked as though Gary Smith perhaps got a little bit in the ball there, but making the challenge always difficult to decide whether you're going to go into a challenge in that situation. Gary Smith certainly looked as though he got a bit in the ball, but there's no doubt that he had a bit of Henrik Larsson's jersey as well and dragged him to the ground.
Yeah, with a fistful of his shirt. In any case, yellow card for Gary Smith and a chance for Celtic to make it 3. Larsson. 2 for Larsson, 3 for Celtic. 10 minutes left, and the treble is theirs. 53rd goal of this remarkable season for Henrik Larsson.
He certainly struck it well, didn't he? Just picked his spot and side-footed it beyond Colgan into the back of the net. He made that penalty kick himself, full of strength, determination, and Gary Smith bringing him down, and then was cool and calm enough to get up and just simply stroke the ball into the back of the net.
Seconds away from a glorious achievement. McNamara has a free kick. The season is over. The treble is won. Martin O'Neill's memorable achievements welcome another edition. The Tennant Scottish Cup is theirs. Jackie McNamara scored in the first half. That man, Henrik Larsson, scored twice after the interval. The CIS Cup, then the title, and now the Tennant Scottish Cup is theirs. Team captain Paul Lambert and club captain Tom Boyd take delivery of the old trophy. Robert Douglas, he'll be able to tell his grandchildren he kept a clean sheet in his first Scottish Cup final. And the glory days go on and on for Martin O'Neill. Jackie McNamara, whose goal broke the deadlock towards the end of the first half. Alan Thompson, who's been such an inspired signing. Same can be said of Chris Sutton. A bad season, a disappointing season with Chelsea, but nothing disappointing about this campaign for him. The impressive Johan Mjalby. Celtic will keep him for a few years more. Ramon Vega's future immediately is uncertain. he as well has done a good job. And Alan Stubbs, how wonderful it is to see him back in the first team squad, having gone through so many problems. And Henrik Larsson, the man of the season, 53 goals, 3 winners' medals, and maybe yet to come the Golden Boot as Europe's top scorer. Didier Agat, well, cut price doesn't quite cover it, and Lubo Moravcik gets his hands on the cup as well, having lasted less than 15 minutes of the cup final, but he's more than played his part in Celtic's achievements this season.
It's a very, very emotional achievement. The players there will be sitting down thinking about all the work that's went into it, because it isn't just about one day, it isn't just about one player. It's about a whole season's work, and it's about a team and a squad of players. And Celtic have come out on top this season. They've been by far the best team in the land, and they deserve this treble.
When Martin O'Neill was appointed, he said it was the job of his dreams, and what's unfolded since July for him is the stuff that fantasies are made of. And even through those things, you can probably see that Celtic are conquering all before them. A young Celtic fan making a fashion statement. The Celtic supporters know, of course, that they will be expecting a Rangers backlash after the summer. Rangers haven't enjoyed being trampled in the rush by Celtic this season. They will want to bite back in the new campaign. But as long as Celtic have Martin O'Neill in charge, you would imagine they will build on their strong position. Now is the time to invest in the team and take things to a whole new level.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, because the other side of Glasgow, I'm sure, they will continue to spend during the summer and hope to get some trophies back to Ibrox. Then down to Martin O'Neill and his board of directors to match that ambition. They've done it this season. They're enjoying the moment just now, but there's no doubt that there'll be a lot of work done during the close season. Martin O'Neill's a shrewd manager. He knows that he's got to increase his squad. He's got to get more quality in all positions in order to meet that challenge next season.